there's just going to be a very different path to get to the top than what you would see. So I'm very, very interested in seeing how this Lucario kind of works out here, especially because, you know, once again, not the most appreciated character in all of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I do feel like Pyra may have a little bit more of an edge just because of that down air.
For sure, especially in terms of edge guarding Lucario as well. I can definitely see Downer really stuffing out Lucario's up B from that safe distance. We're starting out with the Mythra though. You know the name of the game. The only other character in this game besides Pokemon Trainer that can transform into a whole nother fighter. Mythra going to be out here to tack on the damage. Pyra potentially to close it out. But it's like I always say against Lucario, man. Like my analogy with him is that it's sort of like feeding the meter against Lucario, you know what I mean? Like, you're just tacking on all this damage, but you never know when that parking bill is just going to come at you. So the whole point is that you better make sure you pay that bill on time and kill Lucario as early as you can. Otherwise, he might just kill you from center stage at 30. Or not.
Yeah, speaking of KOing super early is Pyra's name of the game, the downer into the up smash. The ease of it, of course. We're already moving on to the next stock. Nintunis, you were talking about this point of paying the meter in Brawl, where Lucario would just continuously get stronger with more damage that they have taken. That actually used to be called the Anubis effect. So just a little bit of Smash history for everybody in chat. But once again, here he comes. Poyo looking so prime right now on the Pyra, going to opt to stay on Pyra, which I super agree with. Pyra is a character that does really well with Rage. Another down air, but right into the F tilt.
And Lucario going to utilize that up B to make it right back to the stage. Not as much lag to land with that as they used to, but yeeting themselves just a little too hard on the turnaround. Look, I know I said something about, like, paying the parking meter, but that doesn't mean you have to drive that fast to get away from the cop, all right? You're not going to get very far if you're just going to kill yourself like that. Very unfortunate on the part of Rare right there.
Yeah, here we go. Blazing End going to come in, going for the footstool there. Going to be able to find the down air up smash, and that's a 3-stock in about 2 minutes, and we're already moving on to game number 2.
Absolutely disgusting stuff on the part of Poyo right there. Like, landing those down air confirms consistently, making the neutral that much hard. Not too much damage packed on. That's exactly how you need to play against Lucario, my friend. You want to either play a character that is able to take stocks at sort of those earlier percents, characters that have, like, sort of, there's gotta be a better way to phrase this, like, sort of gimmicky ways to sort of kill them before they're, like, at higher percents, like above 100 or, God forbid, up at, like, 190. And Pyra can definitely do that for sure. So we're already seeing the switch back to the Bowser Jr. Going to be a definitely different kind of neutral and a whole different level of survivability, considering how heavy Bowser Jr. is for sure. Lyric, you just take this one. You know this.
I may know a little bit about mid-tiers myself. The thing is, Bowser Jr. is definitely one of those characters where if you know what this character can do, it can be very, very scary. The thing is, we talked about this a little bit earlier, Bowser Jr. can be comboed. Bowser Jr. is a little bit of a heavy, and the S-Smash going to be able to come out there. We're just trying to find our way to stabilize some of the bleeding here, because really, Poyo just all in the driver's seat right now. That Pyra down air, Nintunis, hits so far out. Like, the hitbox just goes like a half circle all the way around. So far, Poyo, no sweat, and Rur just can't get anything started.
Honestly, that move is like Bowser's forward air, but stronger, and except it hits below. And that's honestly what it is for sure. It just reaches all the way around like a crescent moon. Like we're seeing it right there off the top. Going to do for Rare right there. Poyo looking very clean, not losing a single stock in this set so far. But the Bowser Jr. out here already doing a much better job of that, as the side B is not going to be able to do it right there on the way back. We got ourselves an even game already.
Yeah, we're doing kind of the boost off of the platform here to get something started. I love the way that they're ready to go with the F smash as well, because Mythra does prop herself a little bit above the ledge every time she recovers. So it is possible to get the punish, but the rapid jab is going to come out. This is one of the best rapid jabs in the game, everybody. It will KO you very, very early off the side, just like Bayonetta's when it got buffed back in the day. But now Prominence Revolt right back to the ledge. You got the eject going to work, and now Rur has decided that they're going to get hit by a falling Nair, but they were bringing it back real close.
Yeah, Ver definitely decided to die right there, unfortunately, but I don't blame them for not getting hit by that, as that up smash is going to take the stock. Good stuff, sharking underneath the platform. That was a very quick down air on the part of Poyo to be able to make that back, and the game's dead even at this point, looking way better than the Lucario was. The counter pick definitely working out a lot better. I love that aggressive roll in to try to keep that string on, knowing that they didn't have anything else to be able to keep that onslaught going. Not able to get the grab, unfortunately, but still continuing the edge guard. Photon Edge going to go around the Mecha Koopa right there, but unfortunately still getting hit by it. Stuck underneath the platform, going to eat 67%, and the blazing edge going to kill off the side. Oh my God,
that was
reversing
so
the situation
close.
Again.
Oh my God, so close, going for the
phenomenal
boost off of the side of the stage, which is absolutely horrifying, and now Poyo being able to stabilize there. Honestly, I was kind of expecting Poyo to land that down here, not going to be able to find it though. Already at 87%, honestly, a rapid jab right at the ledge will definitely KO at this point. But of course, Fair's gonna come out. Nice double switch into the Photon Edge to ensure safety, but it's looking really scary. But we know that Poyo is just kind of fishing for this down air up smash.
What kind of grab was that? Did you see after the first two jabs?
Ooh, no way, not yet.
That was the ballsiest grab that I have seen from Poyo right there. So much guts on that one. Knowing how good that the rapid jab of Rare is right there. Knowing it will probably kill by the ledge. Grabbing in between.
Honestly, if you had just held rapid... If he had just held the rapid jab, that would have been death. But honestly, the turnaround forward throw, that works too. We're gonna get themselves on the board here. It was a really, really fast-paced match. I'm very not used to fast Bowser Jr. play. Do have some awesome Bowser Jr. mains in my region, like Yoda Cage and Sweshy. So it's very nice to see kind of a switch in it where, you know, they're really just beefing with each other. I love the layout letting us know how often they've played before. So it's been 2-0 in Poyo's favor, but now we're going to be able to get their first game on Poyo here, and we are seeing a complete matchup switch.
Yeah, we're out here. Gonna have to deal with the Sonic this time around. Might be a little more, might be a little like a bit of a longer gameplay this time around as we are here on Town and City. Not surprised to see Sonic want to go to a stage like this to see a Sonic counterpick on a longer stage for sure. Gonna survive longer off the top because Town and City does have the highest vertical blast zones that we have, but still plenty good platform layouts to get nice little 4 pieces like that.
Yeah, wow, that was a lot of damage. I do feel like Sonic may have a little bit of a harder time killing in just comparison to Pyra Mythra. Going to go for the rapid jab here. Once again, there's an extremely big launch rate on that move. Going for the spin dash, of course, not going to be able to find anything much more than just damage, but I like how Rare's trying to at least fight their way down by using the down air, because Poyo is kind of, for lack of a better word, running away with the percent right now.
Absolutely, as Sonic players are wont to do, gonna outpace, outdistance your opponent for sure. Kind of has that little bit of a semi-sortie effect where you just can't get in from that close CQC range because Sonic is just so fast on the ground to deal with. You see Poyo just spamming back air, trying to get Rare back off of the stage, but it's gonna eat a Mecha Koopa. Not gonna eat a Mecha Koopa for his troubles. We're at least able to get it out though. Forward air spin dash, the classic.
Yeah, classic for sure, especially on a stage like Town and City, which is why we're going here. The thing is, though, Rare has plenty of KO options off the side, the eject being one, and of course leading right into that Fair off the other one. Mech Koopa out on the platform. I love the falling Fair there to essentially stop any initiation going on, but now Poyo going to be able to once again just stack on a little bit of damage, and we're basically even at this point in Tunis. The top of the F smash connects right into the rapid jab, and this is just all damage.
Oh, good damage, 57%. We're taking this game back slowly, but surely is him. At least having some of that speed in the cart side B right there to be able to make its way back. Beautiful F-tilt to just keep the pressure on off of the level right there. And an even better falling neutral air to just secure his way back to the level and reverse the edge guard is Rare. Both these players, as Poyo I should say, both these players going tit for tat on the way back, recognizing they had to air dodge out of the eject right there. My God, you wanted to talk about like aggressive Bowser Jr. play. These players really are going tit for tat right now there. Up smash gonna do it.
Yeah, it's very funny to watch a character like Sonic offline, you know, really try and go in and approach. No, Sonic has not gained the best reputation for himself in this game over the past couple of years, but Rare right now going to be able to find the KO here and looking primed to take this game. And once again, now it's just about option select and how they want to punish the spin dash coming on in. The cannonball is going to connect. Mech Koopa on the ground, and I love the way that they tried to punish it in the air with the cannonball. So right now, we're looking really good on this game, but the Nair up is going to send them into tumble, but we're going to be able to stabilize.
Yeah, Poyo definitely just trying to get this kill as early as they can with a lot of percentage tacked onto them at this point. Town and City's horizontal blast zones are as tiny as the vertical blast zones are big. So, you know, you're definitely going to be wanting to focus more on killing off the side right here, which Sonic players like that right there with the spin dash to the forward air are absolutely known for doing. It's part of one of many reasons why Sonic players just tend to opt for Town and City a lot. It's not just because of the layout of the stage as far as, like, you know, distance goes and being able to camp, run around, have all that free space, whatever. It's getting those early kills too, Lyric.
Yeah, for sure. But Poyo trying to find their way into getting some damage. The cart is going to beat out Spin Dash there. Has to watch, but now we're on the back foot here. Has to find a way back to ledge and get comfortable here. F-Tilt going to come out from Poyo, but Rising Fair is going to connect here. You know, we're just looking for another up smash out of shield at that point, or for Poyo to play on safely, but nice landing back air from Poyo, and now things are looking good, but the rapid jab right at the ledge, that's death. That's actually death. Like I said, one of the best rapid jabs in the game, you're gone.
One of the best rapid jabs in the game. Looking at all of those hitboxes right now, starting up on, I do believe, the 4th frame to be precise. I'm gonna sit here and pretend I know that off the top of my head, but I don't. Anyway, that's really good stuff on the part of Rur right there, being able to take that. That's just an unfortunate situation to be in by the ledge right there. The own counter pick of Town and City, sort of working out against them right there. I think that would have killed on a lot of other stages regardless. But still, Town and City definitely didn't make that too much easier for them at 150. We're going right back to the Pyra Mythra right here. Gonna see if we can just play a little bit up closer range with those disjoints instead. Same stage, different matchup.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that we're going back to Pyra Mythra here. Like I said, I feel like just the Aegis is a little bit more reliable in the KOs. We saw that Poyo kind of had that set play of getting the down air up air with the Pyra. So I'm very happy to see going back. It's always worth a try, especially in a best of 5 where you have a little bit more leeway to kind of experiment with some secondaries. To be fair, we saw a secondary out of Rur in game 1 with the Lucario and it didn't work, and now the Bowser Jr. is out. So honestly, definitely part of my favorite parts of a best of 5 because once again, it's all about adaptation. So now Rur looking really good, 2-1 right now.
Looking very poised so far. Rur with the Town and City pick again right here. Hanging in clutch is Poyo with this lead this time around. Utilizing the play a lot more neutral with the Pyra this time around. Is that double Burker not going to do it right there? Just Rur, just with the survival DI on top of being the heavy character that they are. That clown cart's got to weigh at least a couple kilos. Rapid jab on the ledge right here. Going to put him close to the blast zone, but not going to do it. Keeping the edge guard onslaught. Pure with the photon edge. Reversal once again. No stocks taken yet, Lyric. These players doing real good so far. Oh,
until you say something, and now, of course, Poyo is up 1-0. I'm very, very surprised that Rur did not get the K off of that rapid jab as well, but the cart is going to come in and provide some extra damage at this point as well. Mech Koopa into the fair once again for some pain and punishment, and the burnout is actually going to connect here, and Rur trying to find their way back into the match, but now you're up against Mythra again and already at 50%.
Yeah, and the up B laser right there going to shoot out the Mecha Koopa. So it's not going to do too much explosive damage on the part of Rur right there. Utilizing the cannonball to just sort of force them up high to make sure they don't get hit by that to continue the onslaught. But Photon Edge actually going to go around the clown cart again that time around. Which is funny because usually projectiles beat that. As well as the high vertical blast zones of Town and City usually help to survive down air to up smashes. But 99% killing sub 100 Lyric. Absolute nutty stuff on the part of Poyo.
Yeah, for sure. Here we go, though. Poyo looking really prime. Great back air coming out now. Just zoning Rur right on the edge here. And now things are looking a little bit more rough. Down air is going to be the option here. And Pyra just trying to find, once again, just more damage to stack on. Going for the down air there as well. Into, once again, these back airs have been placed beautifully.
You know, I respect the Sonic counterpick that we saw before, but truth be told, I'm not sure But the way that this game number 4 is going, I'm really not sure how necessary it was. I mean, you see how consistent and practiced Poyo is with those, as that cannonball's going to take the stock. You see how practiced Poyo is with those footstool setups out of the blazing end and the side B right there. Still up, what about damn near 100% differential between these two players right now. Honestly, sticking just tried and true with the Pyra, even on a stage like this. Very confident out here to not really be using Mythra too much at all. Really wants to secure this stock right now. The question is, will Rur let him? Or is this going to be a hell of a comeback?
Yeah.
Or we'll let him.
Just the nair right down from Pyra and the Aegis in the kit. And once again, this Pyra has been working out so well for Poyo here. I mean, no complaints on my end. Once again, it's always worth a try with your secondaries, but I think we got a nice game 5 going on. That's going to be the Aegis and, of course, the Bowser Jr. I don't think we should be going back to Town and City. If I'm Rur here, I want to go to maybe like a smaller battlefield where the platform layout can, you know, be a little bit similar. It's not the same, but we're going to FD. No platforms, no more, nothing.
Yeah, no platforms, no nothing. Is this going to be the Sonic? No, still sticking tried and true with the Pyra Mythra right here in the Aegis for this game number 5. Both these players just shaking each other's hands again, showing each other a little bit of respect, knowing one of them is going to have to go down to the losers bracket and will not secure winner's side top 16, as the winner of this set will actually determine. FD, no platforms on par, like you said. Let's see how that's going to work out for these players, Lyric.
Yeah, for sure. Already working out super well in Poyo's favor as well. The nair into, of course, the back air too. And now Rur is only getting their feet on the ground now at 72%. So things are going to be looking a little bit more rough. At this point, I do think down air up smash from Pyra is going to KO just early enough. So let's see how Rur's going to be able to continue to stack on this damage right now. Met Koopa in a perfect spot, going to throw it away, but down air connects, no up air to go with it.
Yeah, we haven't been seeing too many up air strings on the part of Rur throughout this whole set for sure. They just haven't really needed to really use it or been given the situation to even really go for it, but now that's pretty much off the table. So you're going to be forced to play against a Pyra right now who knows how to get those footstool setups out of the blazing end, as that up air is going to take the stock, and that right there is going to be the big name of the game, is those up air callouts off the top right there. You say that, like, you know, stages like Battlefield or Town and City with those platforms can make your landings that much more linear, but if anything, they can sometimes just help a character with a disjoint like Pyra and Mythra just sort of shark underneath right now. It's going to be on par to see how Rur is going to use those side Bs, mayhaps like use some mix-up landings in the Mecha Koopa to try to get around that for sure.
Yep, for sure indeed. But now Mythra going to come out, and we're just going to throw it right back to Pyra. Honestly, the Pyra has been working out the best. Poyo is able to get a lot of this damage that they need off of the Pyra, and of course you have a lot of rage, so once again, Mythra is just going to be your comeback tool at this point. Prominence Revolt is going to connect, and now honestly just looking for a back air or maybe even a down air to kind of whack off the side, really.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job at, like, as that back air is going to take the stock, make me eat my words. I was going to say, I feel like a lot of what Poyo is doing is just sort of like forcing Rur to go for a lot of just like raw, like, options to try to get the stock, you know what I mean? Before we saw them just sort of falling in a lot of positions, like by rapid jab by the ledge, getting stuffed out by a lot of like back airs and cannonballs off of the platform, and getting hit by pretty much every Mecha Koopa. And right now we're starting to see Poyo just focus a lot more on playing around that, and instead of trying to force opportunities, just waiting for them to come, as off stage right there with the boost off of the clown card, trying to keep that onslaught going, regrab. My goodness, what an aggressive onslaught to keep that going. Rur's going to take the lead back because of that lyric.
Yeah, for sure. Going to even be able to grab the ledge with the Photon Edge, but Rur was ready to read that jump with the up air. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's so unfortunate. They were looking for the start of the up air chain, couldn't find it at all. And now Poyo stuck now in kind of this Bowser Jr. tornado at this point. And wow, 66%. The eject, great tech though. Poyo was ready for it, but it doesn't matter. You can't be ready for a burnout. And that is going to be 3-2. Rur over Poyo, and the hug at the end. I love that.
Adorable.
Loved it.
I like,
Adorable.
call me like non-esports or whatever, but I love to see players hug more after their sets than have actual beef. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I'm turning
here.
26. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm turning 26 this year and I'm not about that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I love to see players respect each other at the end right there, hug each other at the end, making me eat my words throughout that game. I thought the FD pick would have actually not been would have been kind of scary on the part of the Bowser Jr. right there. But if anything, just like that lack of platforms could just